Hi, I'm Valeria, and welcome to another episode of your favorite podcast. Today's topic is hobbies. We all have one. Even if we think it's boring, it's part of your personality. For example, my favorite hobby is reading. And you may wonder, what is it your favorite hobby by? Well, reading has been part of my life since I was 5 years old. When I was taught to read in elementary school, but I didn't learn to love reading until I turned 12 and discovered the Wattpad app and read my first book, which was Boulevard. Just as I had a beginning in reading also is beginning in humanity. It is said that it has its origin with the appearance of writing in the year 3500 BC, when clay was used to graph written information, etc., and later began to use parchment. With the passage of time and discovery of various types of reading, they began to be classified, and these are some of them. Braille is used by blind people. This type of reading is tactile, sequential, and slow reading. Musical notes, letters are not reads. Notes are read to play in melodies in instruments, as well as it's possible to vocalize notes. This type of reading is the one I use. Science I do is a method of entertainment. Some message, advice, or teachings are obtained from the text read and reflect upon. Now knowing that you know there are different types of reading, I'll give you some tips so that if you are thinking about getting into the world of reading, you can start reading. The first thing you should do to start reading is to choose a book that catches your attention. It can be love, science fiction, or any book is good to start. The second thing you should do to define the schedule in which you are going to read and how long. Many people like to read in the morning with their breakfast, and some other people like to read at night before going to sleep. The next is to create a daily reminder to create a daily reading habit. And finally, keep a reading log. This is a very personal recommendation that as I start to have the habit of reading, I have carried it out. There are several applications where you can create goals of books you want to read in a year, and even have record the books you have left to read. One of these applications is called Goodreads. With these tips, you can start reading and turn reading into a hobby. If you wonder why reading is still my favorite hobby, the answer is that my favorite writers, Alice Kelly and Joanna Marcus, make me continue loving this hobby. And also, thanks to their books, I can continue being in love. I thought it sounds funny, but their books make me you feel that. And as a last of topic before closing this episode, I'm going to give you 4 more reasons why reading is the best hobby of all. It reduces stress because it takes us away from reality. It improves mood, it is very good for the brain, and last but not least, it improves memory. So, you still doubt that reading is the best hobby you can practice? What are you waiting for? Start now! Thanks for joining me for one more episode. See you soon!